Hello guys, my name is Ithart and in this video we're going to be studying about the ultrasonic sensor. Now guys, this is a very exciting sensor because this is used to get the distance between the object and the sensor. You're going to be using the sensor a lot, so it's going to be a very knowledgeable video for you. So without any ado, let's get right into it. So guys, first of all, we want to know that what is ultrasonic sensor, right? So what is ultrasonic? An ultrasonic sensor is an electric component or a device measures the distance of a target object by emitting ultrasonic sound waves and converts the reflected sound into an electrical signal. Right now, ultrasonic waves travel faster than the audible sound. Right, audible sound like sound which you hear. Ultrasonic sensors have made two main components, right? The transmitter and the receiver. Okay, so now let me just explain. Uh, Now coming to the first line, an ultrasonic sensor is an electronic device that measures the distance of a target object, emitting ultrasonic sound waves, convert the reflect sound into electrical signal. Now what does this mean? Like, so the ultrasonic sensor, it's just a component, okay, that just measures the distance between an object and itself. Now, how does that do it? It does it by emitting or sending ultrasonic sound waves, right? The sound waves which human cannot hear, right? And those waves are very fast, guys, right? Than the sound which we hear, right? It is very fast, and when it the waves get reflected by the object and comes to the receiver, right? Now, when it comes to the receiver, according to the speed and time, it just calculates the distance. Okay. Now, as we all know the formula, that distance is equal to speed multiplied by time. Okay, guys. So this is the formula. Now, again, I'm telling you, it just emits ultrasonic sound waves. They're very fast. Now, when the ultrasonic sound waves just hit on the object, it gets they get reflected, and then they come to the receiver. Now the receiver is very smart and it knows the speed of the ultrasonic waves, and it also knows the time which it took. Okay. So because of its formula which it knows, speed multiplied by time, it calculates the distance. Okay guys. Now there is some issue right now going on in my recording software, because of which you are able to see this yellowish, brownish, orangish, but this is actually blue, right? And the ink is red. Okay, I don't know why, but yeah. So yeah, so this is the thing, right? That the now coming that ultrasonic waves travel faster than the speed of audible sound. Audible sounds, the sound that humans can, right? They're very fast. Now it has two main components, this and this. Okay, now this is known as the transmitter, right? And this is known as the, okay. And if you forget which one is which, you can just see T transmitter, R receiver, right? And the pin which is near to T, right? This trig is the transmitter pin, right? And this echo, the receiver pin, right? So you can just see, right? It is near to the R, echo is near to the R, so receiver. T trig is near to the T, so it is a transmitter. Okay, guys. Now, ultrasonic sensor main components. Now we have put this. So this was the thing. Now let me just explain you the basic like connection. Okay. So as I told you, transmitter, receiver. Now what is this whole thing? Called a HCSR04 ultrasonic, right? But it's robot like component HCSR04. Now coming to its connections. Okay, right over here. Now let me just clear the ink. Okay. Now let me. First is the VCC. Now, as we all know, VCC stands for the power one, and power one is always connected to the 5 to 3. right? Or the 5 volt. Then comes the ground. Now the ground is always connected to the ground pin. Okay, GND is connected to the ground pin, right? So that is also, and ground pin is 0 volt. Okay, 0 V. Now comes the main pin, trig and echo. Now what is this trig? Trig and echo are first of all connected to digital pins, right? And second of all, trig is for transmission, echo is for receiving. Now as you can see, echo is more near to the receiving, so it is a receiver, right? And trig is more near to the T, which means it is a transmitting. Okay. Now this is the shortcut, and trust me, guys, this worked for me, right? I was very confused at the first, but after this, after I got to know about this trick, I just knew which is the trig transmitter pin and which is the receiver pin. Okay, guys. So I hope you understood like what is the ultrasonic sensor, what is its basic structure. Okay, guys. So I hope you understood this line. Now going ahead, now we have a small problem for us. Okay, question. Create a program in which when object comes near the ultrasonic sensor, the red LEDs glow, and when the object is far, then the green LED keeps on glowing. And yeah, and instead of glowing, you can assume it as glows also. Okay, glows. Okay, yeah. So now okay. First of all, we want two LEDs, the green and the red one, and one ultrasonic sensor. So ultra LED. Yes. So LED are two and one ultrasonic sensor. Okay, guys. So I think alright. This is the question. Now I have already kept my Tinkercad ready because in every video, almost every video, I am showing you how to do it. So now I think you are pretty smart enough to do this yourself. Okay, guys. So you just do it yourself. Okay, guys. Now I just take you to my Tinkercad screen. So I just created a new Tinkercad project. Over here, I will rename it to tutorial 9, I assume. Tutorial 9. Or it's some other. Let me check. Close it only. Let me just check from outside, okay? So, okay, tutorial 9. Perfect. Now just tinker this. Open this up. Okay. Alright. After it loads, yeah, it has loaded. Okay. The first thing, as I said, this is Arduino is always. Now, what did I say? Two LEDs, and for two LEDs, obviously, we'll require two resistors. So I will just connect them, or just not connect. Now, after we have taken this, okay, we want the ultrasonic. Okay. Now you have to use this one, blue one, dark blue one, not the light blue one. Okay, we are using this one, HCSR04. Okay, guys, exactly. Now let me just make the basic connection. So, as we all know, the anode or the positive terminal of the LED is connected to the resistor, right? And the terminal other end is connected to the digital pin. Okay, so I'll just connect it to the, let's say, it. It looks good to me. And let me just, and one issue is there, guys, that you can see the real colors. So this blue LED over here, this is my red one, and this green too you can see only. Okay, so this is red in actually. Okay, so just don't get disturbed by this because I don't know, there is some. Now this green one I will just connect to this one, and let me just change it to red, and the boot to rest one will go to the down. Okay, down and down. Now quick revision, guys. As we all know that resistor is used so that not only required amount of electricity is going to the component. in this case is the LED, okay, so that there is no damage or short circuit LED, okay guys. So I hope you understood this. Now main thing, the connection of the ultrasonic. Now let me just move it a bit, guys. These LEDs because I can zoom out also. But I'm just zooming out a bit. But don't get this. Okay, let me just keep it here in the red, right, guys. So the it one and this. Now the main thing, the connection of the um ultrasound. Yes. Now, as we all know, VCC is the power pin, and power pin is the 5V. Okay, so I'll just connect to the 5V. As we all know, ground is always the ground only. So ground. Now comes the main thing: trig and echo. Now, trig is the transmitter, and echo is the receiver. Okay, so just connect both of them to a pin. So in this case, I'm just connecting the trig or the transmitter to the let's say the fifth pin and echo to the fourth. Okay, echo to the fourth. Now the connections made, guys, and I know that the this is looking a bit ugly, but just not focusing on that right now because we can do it later also. But right now the main thing is learning the ultrasonic sensor. Oh, all right, guys. Now I'm gonna go to the code. Click on the blocks drop down menu, and you will pop up. Click on the text, continue, and boom. Press large this, and I will just move this, and remove. Now we all know that, guys, the LEDs are a output. Trigger is also output because it's transmitting, right? So it is transmitting ultrasonic. But the echo pin is a receiver because taking in, right? It's just taking in the ultrasonic wave. Because of that, we will in the pin mode we will just the fourth one, the echo one pin to input. Okay, guys. So let me just do the pin mode very quickly for all you. Okay, so pin mode. So over here, first let's do the LED one. So 8 to output. As we all know, that the 8th pin is of the red. Okay, now just copy paste this several times. Okay, because I don't want to type much. Today I'm in a with. Okay, but yeah, you don't want to type the same again and again. That's boring. So 8, 7. Then we want 5 also to be output, which is the trigger pin. The last, which is the sixth pin, not the sixth, but the fourth pin, the echo pin. Okay, that we want to be of input. Alright, guys. The receiver and receiver is always the input. Now, for just testing purposes, I am just taking in the serial monitor also, because we will be testing out the value. Okay, over here, I will just write 9600 as we all know, and this line is basically just initializing the serial monitor and telling the Arduino that hey, begin to use the start using the serial monitor from now on. Okay, in the loop. All right. Now, I think we will be requiring three variables right over. Okay. First of all, the speed. So the speed is a float, which is just telling you 0.0342. The speed of the ultrasonic waves is 0.0342 millisecond, guys. That is very fast. Okay, guys. So yeah, then we'll be initializing the distance. Okay, distance, and then the time. Okay, time. So all the initialization are done. Now we will just give them a value over here inside the loop, right? The main code. All right. So I think the setup and the initialization of the variables is. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and do the basic. Now there is a new function for you guys in this video. Is delay. Okay, delay. And what this do? As the name suggests, it will just delay. Okay, it will just kind of delay the work for something. Hence it. And the value which we are giving in is milliseconds. So if we are doing it in 1000, that means 1 second. Okay, guys. All right. And if you want to check this out, let me just show you. Digital, right? Digital LED. Let's say 7 to high. 7 to high. Now delay. We are giving okay 1000. 1 second. And then again, I'm just writing it low. Copy this to low. Yes. If you run this, the 7 one, which means green will turn on for 1 second and then turn off. 1 second, seems to be a issue. Good. High, low. This 7, what is the issue, guys? Let me check. Oh, okay, guys, I got it. So, actually, what is happening is that on each loop it is just turning on. Then after delay it is turning off. Then again when it runs very fast, so it just again turn on, again turn off, again on. So because of that, the changes are not visible. But you will see it in our program. Okay, guys. So now I will move to the main code. So guys, now let's start writing the code. Now first of all, we will transmit the ultrasonic waves, and for that, we will need to give pass the current to the trigger pin or the transmitting pin, right? So digital, right? Now consider it like a switch, guys. First, it is off, then it is on, then it is again off. Okay, because we don't want that the ultrasonic waves are going and going. No, a particular for a particular time we only want a particular amount of ultrasonic waves to go, and for that we will just first of all just tell the Arduino that first it is off. Okay, first the fifth pin, which is the transmitting pin, is off, which means it's slow, and we'll just give a delay of 2. Okay, delay of 2, then we will of 2 milliseconds, right? Now digital, right? 5 to high. Now we are just starting to send the ultrasonic waves. Delay of a 10 milliseconds. Delay of a 10 milliseconds. And then again, just write it to low. Okay. Now what does the code over here do? Now consider it like a switch, guys. As I said. First it is off. We are telling Arduino because Arduino is foolish. It is just a component, right? So it doesn't know. And for that we are just telling it. First of all, it is low. Now, you saw that because we were not doing a delay, we couldn't see the changes being reflected. So here we are giving a delay before it is getting high again, right? Delay of 2. Okay, delay of 2 because when it will run again, it needs to stop for a bit. Okay, that's why. So delay of 2 milliseconds. Now we are sending now we are turning it to high, and the current will pass through the transmitting pin, will send the ultrasonic waves. Now it is started to send the ultrasonic. We'll wait for a 10 milliseconds and then turn it to low, right? Means it will stop sending. Okay, guys. And when it will run again and again, will keep on sending little bit amount of ultrasonic waves again and again. Okay, guys. Now the amount of ultrasonic waves sent between 10 milliseconds is the perfect amount, right? And that will work perfectly. Okay, guys. All right. So now our ultrasonic rays have gone, and now we need to go ahead and just kind of you can uh, for the time because we have received it also, right, behind the scene. So what I'm gonna do, using time, we are now calculating the time. Now we using string pulse in, pulse in, and which pin to high? The receiving pin, right? High. Okay. Now, what does this mean? So, we are just giving the value of time, right? The receiver pin has received it, and now it needs to get to know that how much time will it take. And for that, it is just like a timer. We are just kind of turning on the timer. You can consider we're just turning the timer on. Okay. Actually, we're just now starting the receiving pin, right? So now it will start receiving, and the timer is on. Okay, kind of it is timer, so it will just return the time. Now, as soon as this is done, it will fire. So when the ultrasonic waves left this, okay, left the ultrasonic system, at that moment only the timer will be on. When it will receive, then also it will be, and when it receives, it will get off. Now I am just showing kind of a visual thing, guys. Now, okay, so I will just clear all the ink, and now I'm gonna show one thing. Let's say this is the object, okay, object, and this is okay. Let's say this is the receiver, and this is the transmitter. Let's say this went. Now this will contain the time of both the times, guys, because of the going also and of the coming also. But we want only the time of this, okay, only of the receiving, okay, and because we want only that much amount of time, this is double, and to get the real value, we have to divide the time by 2, okay, guys, and because of when we do that, we will get the time of the ultrasonic waves going from the object to the receiver, and then we will get the exact time. Okay, guys. So now I'll just take you again to my Tinkercad screen. Okay, here. Now we wanna divide by 2, right? Because when the let's say the object here, we only want this much, okay, time. So for that, we will just do divide by 2, and so then we will get this time. Okay, guys, right? This is one. Now we got the time. Now, as I said, I told you the value of the speed is 0.0342. Alright, guys. The value of the speed, the speed of the ultrasonic waves is 0.0342 milliseconds. Now, we all know the distance formula, speed into time or time into, okay, guys. And if I now print the distance, okay, guys, print ln the distance. Now, I will explain you this in just a second. You didn't understand it. But now let me just check it if it is actually working. Okay, guys. So now you see the simulation time. It's getting slower and slow, right? But just ignore that, guys. And everything will just start in a second. Okay, guys. Just wait for 1 second. Second. Okay, guys. You see this has started. 112. 113. Not very exact, but a little bit. 40. 40. 94. 93. 77. 137. 136. 190, 19.4, 19. 112, 112, 111, right? Around that. So you see, guys, now we're getting the distance. Now I will explain just you the code in just, but now I'm very excited. So let me just write the if statement. So the distance, if the distance is smaller, let's say than 61, say, then we'll turn the red LED on. Is the eighth one. Okay, guys. So I open the code. Digital, right? 1 to high, 8 to high. And sometimes it can be on also, the 7 one. So we will turn that also to low. Okay, guys, this to low. I will just go ahead and copy that up, and else in the else statement, I will just put in this else, this, and this paste. So 7 to low. So if it is smaller than 60, else we want 7 to high and 8 to low. So 8 to high, 7 to low. Okay. Now let me just check this out, guys, the output, and then finally I will explain you the code in just a second. I know that guys, the video is been very long till now, but just give me some seconds. So just give it some time, almost 1 second, approximate. Yeah. So you see the green is on. First, the distance is smaller than greater than 60. So when what according to a program, when the distance is smaller than 60, red should glow. Okay, let's check it. Check this. See, red and green, red, green, red, green, red, green. Okay, guys. So this is perfectly working fine. And guys, 135. Just see this centimeter, guys, not the inches, but the centimeter. So, red, green. Okay, okay. So I hope you understood the connection, right? Now let me just breeze through the code once again, right? You didn't understood, okay? This is the initializing of the variables. This is just saying the pin mode, right? Output, 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 and R, which is the echo pin. The fourth one is input, right? Because it is receiving. Then we just initialize the same order. Now the main code. We are just like a switch turning on. Just first of all telling that, just turn it off. Okay, turn the switch off. Okay, by default it's off. 5 to low. Okay, then we're waiting for 2 seconds and then turning it high. Okay, means turning it on. Now we are turning it on for 10 seconds, right? Because we are giving a not 10 second but 10 milliseconds, and we are turning it low. Okay, and after that we are just recording the time using the pulse in command. A pulse in method or function, whatever you use. After that, the time is double, okay? Because from the transmitter to the object, from the object to the receiver, double, right? So we just divide by 2. Okay. Then we know the speed, that speed 0.0342, and then we know the formula of distance, so time multiplied by speed. And using this code, we get the distance. Now it's very simple. We are just checking if the distance is smaller than 60. Turn the red LED on and the green to off. Else, right, if the distance is greater than 60, if the distance is greater than 60, then turn the green LED high, means on, and the red to low, which means to off. Okay, guys. I hope you understood this code, guys. Now, if you didn't, just I think, guys, just repeat it or just watch that part again. Okay, guys. So I hope you understood everything which I taught in this video, right? Hope you like this video. If you did, just hit on the like button, right, guys? If you have any feedback, just give it in the comment section. If you want a friend also to learn about robotics, just share this series to them. Okay, guys? So, this is it. Thank you.